Says I'm live right now. Let's make sure. I'm gonna switch my account real quick. Okay, I am live. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Yep, that's right. Whoever's here early, forgive me for what I'm about to do. I'm just doing an audio check right now. Whoever's here early, forgive me for what I'm about to do. I'm just doing an audio check right now. Whoever's here early. All right, perfect. We're good. All right, so if you're here, we just started. Welcome to REVCORP PC live stream. We're gonna go ahead and get started in the next 5 minutes. I just gotta share the link to everyone else just to verify we are live right now. So with that being said, just hang tight, and I'll see y'all in 5 minutes, or actually 4 minutes now. See y'all then. All right. So it's 12:32 right now. I just finished sending out the links to join the stream. We're gonna go ahead and start the PC forum. So, with that being said, again, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Matthew Braxton. I'm the head of REVCORP PC. You may know me as RC Matt. That's what I've been going as these past few months in terms of promotions. And that being said, I'll go ahead, open up the PowerPoint slideshow, and just give you more insight about who I am. So obviously, I'm the CEO and founder of REVCORP PC. I'm a senior industrial engineering student at the University of Texas at El Paso. I've been working with computer hardware for nearly 2 years now. So I'm pretty experienced, I would say, in terms of diagnosing and differentiating different computer parts and their performance. And I also have experience leading other technical projects and ventures. I'm also the owner of AMFC, which stands for the American Manufacturing and Fabrication Conglomerate. It's basically like a little, I guess, holdings company for all the technology stuff I do, and it's also a hub for entrepreneurs. And I also have experience leading Scootergenics, which is it's a modular scooter company where we basically make electric scooters that are modular, which makes them easily repairable and serviceable. And we also make them powered via solar or conventional means of charging. And we actually won third place in a competition for that. And we were selected to participate in the UTEP Grand Pitch competition last year for that. So it's fair to say I'm pretty experienced when it comes to starting new ventures and seeking out opportunities to improve them. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go into the discussion of what was the biggest motivation as to why I started REVCORP PC. Well, the biggest motivation for me starting REVCORP PC was mainly due to electronic waste. And the issue is perpetuated mainly via the demand for growing amounts of new technology. PC manufacturer obviously making their computers hard to be serviced properly via the use of proprietary parts and expensive repair costs. And obsolete computers in quotations, they're often added to the growing electronic waste pile. These computers are sometimes not really obsolete. They're just run out of use case for someone else, but it could be refurbished and repurposed for another person that may need it, like someone who can't afford a PC. And on the right side of the slide, you can see here we have posted a thumbnail called Toxicity. This documentary was really the biggest driving factor in terms of making me aware of how big electronic waste is a problem in our world, and of course, the contribution to climate change. This documentary is on RT Media Archive's website, which is basically, as you know, it's a Russian news station. I know a lot of people are kind of hesitant when it comes to viewing anything that comes from Russia or supporting Russia, especially what's going on with Ukraine right now. But the issue of global warming and climate change doesn't stop with just when a war happens. It's just not possible. And Russian people are not all bad. And this is one of the good things we have to keep on the internet, because we need to still make people aware of how electronic waste is still a problem in society, and how we as Western societies, we are negatively impacting other areas of the globe, such as here in Ghana. This is actually the site of the largest e-waste pile in the world. So I highly encourage you to check it out. And it really brings to light perspective how we neglected technology at the end of their useful lives. Here we see we have a customer discovery survey, just kind of add on to the necessity of why I decided to start this company. Obviously, most people require a computer for daily use. Surprisingly, majority of them don't have an active service plan, such as the Dell Premium Support or the HP Care service. Majority of them spend over $500 for a new computer, and the large chunk of that comes mainly to those who buy computers ranging from $1,000 to $1,500. So a lot of people like mid-range to average computers, and most issues tend to be resolved when talking to customer service, compared to actually going to like an outside repair shop and having the technician efficient for you there. So really, we're trying to get at is that we need to find a way of how we offer services to people when they buy computers, and also how well made they are for the price being offered for them. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and go into the in-depth terms of our mission. We could summarize this into three main words. It's build, connect, engage. Build meaning that we build new quality computers and we offer services at affordable prices for everyone. That's kind of like our starting slogan. Connect mainly is we want to connect with the local community to create um, opportunities for STEM learning. We want people to feel comfortable opening our product and adding wherever they want to add, like a graphics card, maybe a different power supply, more RAM. And we don't want to penalize people for doing that. We want people to be encouraged to learn more about computers because even though in our modern society where a lot of us require computers for daily use, a vast majority of people who do use them, they don't really understand how they work, and that's a huge problem that needs to be addressed, especially when it comes to the issue of electronic waste. And finally, to kind of bring home the last point I made about electronic waste, we want to engage with the global issues right now. So we want to engage mainly in the green movement by encouraging the three R's of sustainability, which is reuse, recycle, and reduce. And we primarily want to do this via our nonprofit program, which is the Revit program, and obviously at our production processes. Whenever we make computers, we want it to be a sustainable process. And with that being said, why should you choose us over other local competitors? Well, for one, we offer free lifetime services for those who buy our computers exclusively. That's the REVCORP Promise program. We'll go to the next slide. Basically, think of it like Discount Tire, but for your computer. So you know how you go to Discount Tire, you buy new tires. Discount Tire charges a small percentage fee to insure the tires, just to make sure they last as long as they can. That's basically what we want to do for our company. Except you don't have to pay a fee. You just you buy your computer, and it's already there. And we also want to donate a portion of our sales to help those who are less fortunate, primarily those who make less than $30,000 a year, get computers via the Revit program, which is a nonprofit program again. And the biggest thing that separates us between other local competitors and other companies such as Dell is that we ask ourselves whenever we're working on a new computer pre-built or we're making custom built computers, we ask ourselves, did we even use this computer? And the reason why we ask ourselves this question is because in a lot of industries, such as the gaming industry, the electronics industry, the entertainment industry, there tends to be a huge disconnect between those who are offering the service or the product and those who are buying the product. So a lot of times, personal example, I play a lot of Call of Duty mainly, and with my friends, and then we were playing Modern Warfare, Warzone, um, on a year about 2 years ago. We played on a daily basis, and then almost every day we'd just be asking ourselves, "Man, that's kind of dumb. Why would developers do this? Did they even play their game?" Kind of thing. And that's really what we want to do for our uh, product or company as well. We want to ask ourselves this question before we ship out any products or services to consumers. That being said, we'll go ahead move on to the REVCORP Promise program. So obviously, like we stated before, they're lifetime service plans. They include different perks and such as discounted labor costs, free computer tuning and maintenance, and discounted parts. And it's also included for free, like we said, with REVCORP PC pre-built or custom built computers. And so basically, if you want to get your computer built with us, but you want to use different parts, depending on how much it costs to make, we will assign you a REVCORP Promise plan. And speaking of the plan, we do have different service plans to kind of equal things out. So you see here we have these different plans. Nothing too special. It's just really we want to kind of make a plan that fits everyone's budget, but at the same time, so we can actually afford to do. So the bronze plan is the basic plan. It's for budget computers for those who want to buy a computer ranging from the $0 to $1,000 range. The services include a PC cleaning, where we talked about troubleshooting, free power supply replacement, and the 50% off labor costs if you opt to get it serviced. The silver plan is mainly for those who buy mid-range computers, who uh, it's kind of like the middle of the road, like we said, mid-range computers. So you get the bronze tier services, but you also get an extra 25% off the labor costs. You get free software such as Ada64, 3D Marks, and you also get your parts discounted by 25% in terms of repairs. So let's say your RAM breaks or your motherboard isn't functioning. We could, if you opt to order through us, we can get you that part for 25% less than what it will cost you to get it from another retailer such as Amazon or Best Buy. But that's only for repairs. Upgrades, it's a different story. And that actually brings us here in terms of upgrades. So we do offer upgrade fees to, if you want to upgrade from the bronze plan, the silver plan, or the gold plan. So it's going to be a $40 upgrade if you want to upgrade from bronze to silver. Obviously, for the silver plan, you have to opt in. If you have an outside computer you already have, but you want the service, we do have fees for those who want to opt in. Bronze plan is $100, silver is $200, gold is the $300. And finally, speaking of gold, we're going to end off there for the promised tier list. It has all the silver tier services. There's no labor costs. Parts discounted are discounted by 50%, and you also get a free motherboard replacement in case anything happens. And it's an $80 upgrade for silver tier subscribers, and it's a $120 upgrade for bronze tier subscribers. And obviously, it's going to be free to those who buy the high tier builds, like the water cooling builds, the RGB, the best of the best. Basically, it's free to those. And for those who want to opt in, it's a $300 one-time cost. And moving on to that, we have a Revit program, and this is one of the biggest differentiations, I guess, from other companies. We do have this program here, where it's a nonprofit program. We basically offer used computers that are refurbished, and we donate them to low-income communities. Like I said, those who make less than $30,000 per year. And REVCORP PC does allocate 20% of our gross profit to support this program. Just like I said, it's made to help fight electronic waste and to help those out who need a computer but don't necessarily need the best of the best. These are very basic computers. You're not going to see like RTX 2060s with these computers. It's just mainly to help people have access to a computer when it comes to school or to work. But we do make sure these computers are certified to be upgraded. Say they want to add like a low cost graphics card, they can do that. They won't have to do anything else like that. So we do try to use quality parts when it comes to these builds. And I apologize, I do have allergies. I don't know what happened. This is kind of one of those days. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to our work in progress. Right now, this is basically the list of everything we are working on within our company to expand it. So we're currently working on the app integrations for our website. And this includes payment plans, product listings, reviews, server scheduling, etc. Temporarily, we are using different services such as Java, OfferUp, Facebook, and I think that's it in terms of the ones we're temporarily using, because we still need to work some quirks out, and we have to set up the financial backing in order to support the payment plans option, because there's a long wait period and we need, obviously for a business to operate, we need consistent income flowing. So we are working on that right now. We also want to offer a trade-in program. Again, we're working on securing financial backing for that. Dark Horse product line. The Dark Horse product line is basically equivalent to what HP has with their Omens, Delta Alienware, and so on and so forth. These are going to be like our main. What are our main state? I guess, yeah, they're a staple. They're a staple of the company, but they're going to differentiate mainly based on the parts we use. So a lot of PC companies tend to go for like a flashy look, aesthetic, high tier graphics cards, and so on and so forth. But for this one, we want to encourage people to focus more on the longevity side of things. It's going to be more durable. It's going to be geared towards longevity. It's also going to be very efficient. So you're probably going to see, compared to an Ultimate, you're going to see a core processor with an RTX 360, but it's also come with 32 gigabytes of RAM, uh, a terabyte of Gen 4 NVMe SSD storage. So it's really going to help kind of encourage people to focus more on just like buy parts that are meant to last longer. Because the thing about graphics cards is that they're one of the first parts to get replaced every 3 to 5 years. So, and I think a lot of companies kind of focus too much on that. We are going to add some aesthetic features to it. We will have some RGB with it. Like I said, it's still work in progress for that. And speaking of that, what we've basically been talking about for the first two, I'm thinking we're working on is the investments. So we currently are seeking investments right now. Uh, we were selected to present our company idea to the Blackstone Launchpad annual pitch competition. It's like a nationwide program for students who are or college students who are seeking to be entrepreneurs to get access to resources and funding for their ventures. And we were selected as a semifinalist for that. We did present last week, but we're still waiting to hear back from them in terms of if we're moving on to the final round or not. But regardless of that, we really don't want to depend on investments for our company. We see investments mainly as just like a boost. We don't see it as like, oh, we absolutely need these investments to function out. We actually had to reject another investment opportunity about a month ago because the person who wanted to invest, we believe, didn't really represent the company values well. That's basically why I also started this company, is because we want to also encourage better practices when it comes to businesses and their consumers. Like, we don't want to be a profit-driven company. We want to be like more of a stable income company. And in terms of merchandise, we're going to have shirts, hats, beanies, etc. And that's still a work in progress. So the future plans, obviously, we plan to have an in-house assembly plant for like cases, fans, accessories, but we don't know how soon it's going to be. We'll be able to afford to do that. We want to increase our currently service device pool, so we want to include phones, printers, radios, and we want to increase server cases to do board level repair. So we're basically just servicing desktops fully and laptops in a limited sense right now. But once we get those certifications for electronics repair, we will plan to expand our company service plans to those products as well. That being said, in terms of outreach, like we mentioned before, we are on Java and OfferUp. If you want to buy our computers, you can purchase them through there. I highly encourage you to go through Java, not only because there's a sale going on right now for if you're a first time Java buyer, you get 10% off your first order, but also because we are currently in the process of phasing out OfferUp with the current computers we have there on right now. We at first we thought OfferUp would be a good idea to do, but after just really look at things, we just really felt like OfferUp was just not the best value or best venue for us to sell products anymore. So we are phasing that out. You can check out our website, REVCORPPC.com. On the bottom right, you can see that's kind of like the top corner here. And we're also on Instagram. That's our main hub for in terms of marketing and promotion. Facebook's mainly going to be used for like the service review hub, and that will stay up even when we get our website done, just to help promote the business. And obviously, we are on YouTube right now. This is a different YouTube channel. We were supposed to stream it on our official YouTube channel, but YouTube, something happened with the live streaming verification, and we've been having issues with that. So that's why we are live streaming here right now. And so, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and open up the forum to any questions you may have, any concerns. We do have some people in the chat right now. Oh, that reminds me. So we are on Discord, but it's not official yet. It's just mainly a prototype. But if you do have a question, you do have Discord, you want to publicly speak, we do have uh, Discord auditorium here, so you can come in and join, of course. So at this time, we'll go ahead and start the stage. Quick Q&A. And I'll start it. Oh no, I spelled it wrong. Actually, let me test something out just to make sure. Actually, let me test something out just to make sure. Actually, let me test something out just to make sure. Actually, let me test. All right, so something's up with the loop. I don't know what's up with it, but if you're in Discord right now, be sure to ask any questions you may have. If you're in the chat right now, type them out. I will post a link to the Discord right now. Let's just get it. Server settings, invite people, copy, let me paste it. Again, I do apologize. Usually I don't have allergies, it's bad, but it just popped out of nowhere. I will probably be in much better state to present the evening session, so be sure to check us out there. But I will stay on here just to mainly take questions or answer any concerns you may have. So yeah, be sure to type in the chat right now, or if you're want to do it via the link provided, it's totally not an issue. So I guess we're still waiting on some people. You can see my Discord. Apologize. Still waiting on some people. I'm just going to drag the Discord auditorium over here to the other screen so you guys can still see the page. Yeah, I guess this is mainly it. We're just just chill here. You know, there's somebody check something on YouTube real quick. Make sure we are doing well in terms of live. All right, so I guess that's fine. So let's see. We still have 30 minutes left, so no one's gonna have questions so far. I'll probably put on the documentary. Mainly just to show you guys why we started the company and oh, I got accepted to the leadership conference. Nice. Let's see what child that's for my live streaming. There we go. All right. So be sure to type your questions in the chat. In the meantime, I'm gonna put on that video I was talking about. So again, it's gonna be called toxicity. It's gonna be on the website. However, YouTube doesn't flag it because we don't think it's gonna be copyrighted. It shouldn't be copyrighted. It's mainly for promotional material, just to get the word out there. So let's see. I'm gonna go to my channel. Let's search REVCORP. Oh no, toxicity. That's what it's called. It's on YouTube too. It's RT. Be sure to have. Be sure to post any questions you may have in the comment section or Discord. I'll see if anyone else is in Discord right now. No one's in Discord right now. Perfect. We'll just wait. I'll just find a documentary so you guys can watch it. And oh my god, those allergies. I took some allergy medicine, but apparently they work. RT documentary. You can't find a video. Where is it? I'll have to search deeper. RT documentary. It's not available in my country. Yep. That makes sense. So, YouTube censor, you get not to worry though. We do have it on here, so you guys can watch it. It does work. I'm gonna have to turn on the volume though a bit, because that was loud. I'm telling you, loud. All right, drag it over here, and then we'll just watch this. This is basically talk to I'm going to tell you guys about, and I highly encourage you guys to watch. I'm gonna test out. I think it's about 25 minutes long, so it'll be a good time for everyone to collect the dots. But yeah, this was the main reason why I started this company. Now, I'm just gonna let this play, and then if you have any questions, I'll pause it and then I'll answer them.